is a calm, quiet morning, and things are going to be just like this throughout the day. Clouds increase, yes, and that's setting the stage for what's about to get here for tomorrow. But at least for today, the first day of your weekend, it's not going to be too bad out there. Temperatures are pretty cold, 15 degrees, which is right around where we were this time yesterday. It feels like 5, though, with that 7-mile-per-hour wind coming in and out of the southeast. Eventually, that's going to turn out of the southwest, and temperatures will have a chance to warm up throughout the day. So while we start out about where we were 24 hours ago, we're actually going to end the day about 20 degrees warmer because of that southwesterly wind. Cloud coverage has nothing to do with it. It will be cloudy through much of your day. We may have some early day sun, but eventually by the afternoon, everything will be overcast. But it's basically just the wind out of the southwest that's going to pull in that warmer air. So where we sit 24 hours ago, a little bit cooler out on the Ohio River. Right now we're warmer by about 4 degrees. Everybody in the southeast cooler by about 7 degrees, and that's basically just the spread between the two, the fact that we do still have some warmer air down south. What's going to happen is we will see a little bit of a snow clip, and I think some of this may even get into some of our northern counties. So don't be shocked if you do get some flurries falling, especially if you are north of 64, but I don't think that much of this is going to make it all the way to the ground. It definitely will not stick because temperatures are just going to be too warm for any of that to occur. Really, to see the next system that's going to roll through, you have to look out west, and they've got something happening here and something happening here. And eventually these two will sandwich together, and when they do, they're going to hit us right in the middle, and we are going to get the best of both worlds, if you will, when it comes to precipitation. But first, let's track it on the pattern change map. Here's that high pressure that was a result of all the sunshine yesterday. Cloud coverage increasing out ahead of the next two systems, and there you go. The only thing separating the two is the jet stream. That's what I've highlighted in orange right here. Notice how it kind of makes that dip and then eventually shallows out right near us before it makes its northeasterly turn. That is the only thing separating the cold air from the mild air, if you will. So where temperatures are above 32 degrees and where temperatures are going to be below 32. And we are right on that line, obviously, for the 64 corridor. So we're going to be getting both systems. One's going to bring in some snow, one's going to bring in some rain, and then eventually this little back-end cold front will bring in a second shot at some winter precipitation. After that, high pressure builds in, beginning of the week. Looks pretty good until the next clipper rolls through. And notice what it's forming along, the jet stream. I highlighted again just to show you that that is going to be the path that every storm throughout the next 8 days will take. We're trying to break that pattern down, but it's just too stagnant for right now. This is what we have for today. Notice how we do have some clearing out there. We'll see some sunshine throughout the day, but really by the afternoon, clouds do thicken up and it's going to be overcast. And then we are looking at the system rolling through. So here's the top portion of it where temperatures are below 32. Keep in mind it's also before sunrise, so most of everybody will start to see that snow fall. A little bit of it sticking, especially if you're along the 64 corridor, because even as the sun is up, we are still getting that snow falling right along the jet stream. Everybody south of that has already transitioned over to rain. And then eventually the storm makes its way out, but that secondary cold front, that's what this is going to drop a little bit of rain while the sun is still up. As it retires and temperatures go below freezing, then the snow begins to fall. Now, everybody is expected to get some snow, but accumulations are going to be very, very minor. If you are south of 64, just expect a little bit of a trace on the ground, most of that melting off with the rain. If you are at 64, basically the bluegrass and everybody north, expect about up to an inch of snow between tonight and tomorrow morning. As we go throughout the week, though, notice how it is very active. Another system coming in midweek and then another one next weekend. So we will keep winter in the forecast, at least for a while. More news after the break.